Hi there and welcome into my channel. I'm just in a wee quick one. Some recent makes that I've made in the last couple of days. Let's see we're in here okay. That's just a wee 6x6 card and that's made with the World Full of Wonder for Hunky Dory. Simple, but I like that. I'm not sure if I showed you these two because I had made these two previous. It's just a camper van, a Christmas one. Still to get an insert in that one though. And that's just an 8x8 standard. This is a Z fold camper van again. Anybody that doesn't know, we do have a camper van. This is just a seaside one. That's a hunky dory little book called Seaside Charm, I think it is. And it's got the inside in it, and that's an 8x8. This is just a die that I've had for loads of years. This here is a triangle easel. Again, that's made with the Mystic one, the Wonders World Full of Wonder. I quite like that layout. I quite like the triangle. It's nice colour, that one. And once I'm by with these, I will put them in cello bags just to protect them. I've still got a banner or a sentiment or something to put on that. I've got a birthday one there and it says, never forget how truly special you are. I don't like all my cards to be birthday orientated. I like them to be pretty open. Although that one says make a wish, I think it's still pretty open for lots of things, so I will put the birthday sentiment in with it and I'll leave it open just now. This is one of the Z fold cards again. I'm going to put a sentiment, you know, I've got this, no, that's a Christmas one. I've got the one for relatives and things like that, so I'll take them with me, or if anybody comes to the house to see them, I can personalise it with that. And put some wee gems or some wee hearts or something on that to finish it off. But this is one of the ones where I put the sentiment on the back. No, the sentiment, sorry. The insert, for want of a better word, on the back. So as you've got somewhere to write. So as it doesn't spoil the design. Okay, and this one, I know you've not seen because I've actually just made this. And this is for my husband for his Christmas. And it sits up like that. So I love that. I don't even know the name of that card. I just, oops. It is pretty stable. You just have to bend it sometimes. That's fine. So, and that all folds up. That'll go into probably a DL envelope, I would think. Wee smudge. That's the only thing. See, with the hunky dory being as much gold and silver foil, you have to get back round and polish it up a wee bit, in case there's any smudges on it. Right, I'm going to just come in here. I've cut all this. Somebody had sent me a message the other day about the triangle easel. So I'm just going to come on and do a version. This again is a topper from that World Full of Wonder or whatever it was called. The hunky dory. I've cut my layers and I've put double-sided on them just to save a wee bit of time because you don't get forever in these videos. I will probably put this on maybe my old channel, I think, or I maybe put it on the two. I really want to leave my old channel and go with the new one. If you're looking, the new one was called Bonnie Art from the Heart. Bonnie, B-O-N-N-I-E, Art from the Heart. Right, this is an 8x8 and I've cut this to 19 by 19, I think I've cut them to. And I put that in the inside. And if I make this bit first, it'll probably make a bit more sense to you. Why I've left that wee corner edge off. Right, to make your easel, all you do is you get your scoreboard And if you're doing an easel like that and you score like that, you can bend it up. Now I can do that, but I've cut the layers for this. And all you want to do is you come from your top right corner to your bottom left corner, right? And in my scoreboard I have put a line down the middle just to make it easier to line these up. And you just come through the top, down to the bottom. And yes, I do like to do it both ways. Just because it saves your card. You know how you get that kind of feathering sometimes? Well, it just saves that. Saves that from happening. And to mark your scoreboard, I just used a Spectrum Noir. Any alcohol marker will do. Right. This was an 8x8 that has been cut slightly. That doesn't matter about that, actually, it's getting covered over. It has been cut slightly less in half. It's been really warm today here again. And the double-sided tape's no playing ball because of that. It's quite sticky. Now you can put some wet glue on this and it just gives you that wee bit of wiggle room. Okay. So I know that looks a bit grubby, but it's all going to go under the card. And it's just glue off my cutting mat when I was cutting. And you can buff it off, but it doesn't matter, it's going behind this. And this is Adorable Scoreable, and it's just out of the big pack. The Essentials pack, sorry. As I said though, these colours are going to be retiring at the end of this year. Every 2 years Hunky Dory changes their core colour scheme. So if you have got old kits or lots of bits left like me, you might be want to buy another pack. But I've got a couple of packs, so I'll be okay. Right, and if I'm out of shot, I'm just moving back in. You just layer that up on the top. And that'll buff off, no problem. Now, here's the thing. I'm looking for some decent 8x8 embossing folders. I have got tons of embossing folders, but they only go to like 7x7. And I'm looking for a better one. I'm looking for an 8x8. This topper here. Now, you can put it like that, lie it on, and then when you put it up, you want to make sure that it's sitting kind of decent. And that your angle's no all off to pot or anything. I'm going to put a strip across there. And it's been another lovely day here today. Not as warm as it was yesterday. It was about 29 degrees here yesterday. It's a bit cooler today. I think it's only about 19 or 20 today. Very, very overcast. I got the Christmas sentiment book from Hunky Dory delivered today. I'll give you a wee quick look at that. And then when I was looking for some gold mirror, I found about 4 other Hunky Dory kits. Old kits, I have to say. But I can give you a look at them if you want a wee look. Now all I'm doing there is lining up that angle and that angle with the crease of my card. I'm trying to straighten that up a wee bit. That's better. And I have all these sentiments here. Make you, wishing you the most beautiful birthday, or sent with love. Now, you get these wee pips on Hunky Dory, and you just need to cut them off. it's only the way it's held into the pad so everything doesn't fall to bits. And it's a good way of doing it. And I have a wee border thing here. And I actually think I was going to put the border like this and put the Sent with Love that way. Maybe do it this way actually. Yep. So I'm putting that on this edge here, and I'm just going to mark it because I want to cut that there so it's at the same angle as the card, and just hope for the best. Right, I've got double-sided tape on here, and these cards are really quite effective. They're quite eye-catching. Oh, can I haven't cut it at the right angle, have I? Just about. Just about. And I'll pop that one up in a dimensional. Gosh, I forgot what I was saying there. Don't remember. It's gone. Must have been a wee fib. Yep, I've got 2 big Temu orders coming. And I think I've got an AliExpress one. Not that I need anything, because I showed you around my room. I really don't need, but a lot of things have changed. And the dies and the paper pads and all that, they've all got better for I've done a lot of crafting. So I'm just kind of updating things, but I'll show you those hauls as I bring them. Right, you can see this angle here and these angles on this, right? I didn't want to do a full square with this card on here. So I have cut an angle off just to reflect all the angles in the front. Now you don't have to do that. It's just me. I just wanted to reflect it. I can put it in the top corner, or actually I think I might put it in the bottom corner. Is somebody deciding to cut their grass? That would just be typical for my day. Just taking the double-sided off. So tell me what you've been up to. Have you found any challenges or things like that I can take part in? If you're running a challenge, let me know. I would love to take part in some. I've not taken part in any for ages. So I would love to. Right. Okay. And I have this border thing here. I should really have cut that before. And that's going to be too long. No, I could get it there. I could get that on there like that. Right, let's mark that properly. Can't line. Right there to there. And there to there. Yes, let me know if you're running any challenges that I could participate in. Now I would probably need to pop this up in a bit of foam. Never thought of that. Don't know if this is going to be too wide, I think. Yeah. If your tape's too wide, just cut it into wee sections and just put wee sections on. It's a bit longer, a bit fiddlier, but hey ho, you'll get there. Double-sided's a nuisance sometimes. Right, and a wee bit of glue on that will give you the wiggle room. I'm going to put it in there so nothing sticks to the inside as well. Right, let's see how we line this up here. Good one, Caroline. Here we go. There, to there. Yeah. Now that will need to sit to dry because I put the wet glue on it. But there you go. That's going to be my stopper for there. So that's that card. Again, I'll put this in with it. So if anybody wants that on it at the time, they can have it. All I need to do now is get out one of these wee things here. Many happy returns, so very sorry, yippee, make a wish, sent with all my love. That's a pretty open one. Now I'll put that there and I'll put it under there. Like that. I need a wee piece of double-sided to put in the back of that. Now you don't need tape all the way around your inserts and stuff, you just don't need it. You can put a bit on the top like that, same way as I've done there. Now where did I have that tucked in? It wasn't way down there, it must have been there. That's us. There we go, straighten that up, wipe that piece of glue off the paper there. And there we are. I will put some gems on. I've got these ones here, so I think I'll put the gold ones on. And these ones are great. I think I got these ones off of Temu actually. And they come in all different sizes. Move that up a wee bit. So they do, well sorry, they don't come in all different sizes. They come in 3 or 4 different sizes. And it's quite handy. Put another big one down here. There, that just kind of finishes it off a wee bit. Right, so that's your, well I call it a triangle easel. I'm not really sure what the correct term for it is. But that's that one. Done. Dusted. Lid on the glue, because it's roasting. Right, did I show you these? I got these, the relatives. And it's like, it gives you, I did because I told you about the granddaughter one. Right, this is another one that I just got delivered yesterday I think, so I don't know if I've showed you this or not. But this is the different sentiments. It's like, thinking of you, you're the best, so proud of you, so happy. And this is what I was talking about the core, the basic colour range. These things are done in the colour ranges that they've had for the last 2 years, right? They're all different and they're in that basic colour range. So you just need to keep looking through till you find something that you want in your colour. I mean, you can see there's loads of this colour here. You know, it's as good as that colour. So I got that one. That came yesterday. And this is the one that came today. This is the Christmas Sentiments one. And this was lovely. There is 600 and something. Let's see. 40 sheets of 350 GSM. Now, I'm sure they said online there is 600 and something sentiments in it. Anyway, let's have a look through. Again, it's a page per colourway. You get them in gold and you get them in silver. and then it changes into the different colourway. You've got your reds and your greens. And I was looking through it and I'm saying, some of them are really quite thick and quite, you know, the writing wasn't that good and you couldn't see it. But see, when you rub it, it's like the wee extra bits of gold were coming off. So they really are fine. If they look a bit blurry, once you give them a wee rub with a bit of kitchen paper or something, it takes the wee stuck bits off and you can see them better. So there you are. That's the ones. That's the Christmas ones for this year. Again, gold and silver. Loads of different toppers. Okay, so that's your lot for today. I hope you enjoyed that wee quick tutorial on a card. If you would like to see anything else, let me know. Drop a wee comment. Please check out my new channel as well, because I think I want to move over to a new channel. I just want a fresh start. Again, that's Bonnie, Bonnie, Art from the Heart. It's just got a wee kind of Scottish connotation on it there. Okay, everyone. Thanks again. Take the love. Share me with your friends. And I'll see you all again the next time. Bye.